Hello friends, welcome back to Pacific Drive. Today we are going to try and get to Tobias's marker up here. Looks like we got to go through a hell of a lot of stuff to get there, but something's supposed to happen there, so let's go figure out what it is. I've already forgotten what the story is, so scan it. We may not get there in this episode, but we're going to try. Hit the road. Try to take. Jeez, these new headlights. Extreme conditions. We're already in underground mischief and battery sapping. Great. Looks like we want to just stay right. Gonna zip through this area because I do not like battery sapping. Big time. Let's pop into the gas station. There's a workbench here. That's nice. Hello? And a dumpster. Yeah. Not an amazing haul, but could have been worse. Fuel, battery's still doing good. Alright, turn right here, and on to the next zone. Alright, now we're getting into the extreme conditions. High instability. Ugh. So what are the options here? We could circle around. Eerie darkness and shocking speed. I do hate shocking speed, though. It's got bolt bunnies. Just hammer through it. Bolt bunnies and shocking speed. Which means these things land on me and my car just zooms off. So I'm gonna be ready on the shield. Also eerie darkness, which is good. We upgraded our... This might be easy. Just left turns. We upgraded our headlights. Still don't trust taking my car off those ramps, so sorry if you all are hoping for super daredevil. I am going to try and be a little more adventurous, but not so much. Oh, did hit me. Nice. I feel like I've been playing it safe. Okay. Too long. Oh, this is going to take me to a weird spot. This actually is not good. I didn't realize this tunnel kept going. Now, maybe we can go off-road a little bit and get back to where we need to go. Hopefully. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I cannot see anything. Ugh. That's a hell of a hike. If we hit it hard, maybe. There. How we doing? Yep. All good. Until we hit this rock wall. This door came open. Alright. Mark. Out. Get that door. Oh. The dang thing fell off. It's new. Alright, so if we turn left here, we should be able to hit that road. Maybe. Hopefully it's on a cliff. No. A nice, gentle, grassy hill. Down to the road. Heck, we hardly took any damage, too. Okay. Oh, those lead panels. Okay, looks like they might be... Yes, they are. No likey. Let's get the hell out of here. That gave me literal goosebumps. Okay, looks like we can skirt it. Off box, can opener, abductor, bubblegum buddy. Blah, 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 blah. Let's head there. See if we can power through this quick and then straight to where Tobias is telling us to go. Backroads, remote, the Myers. The Michael Myers. It's a little spicy through here. Looks like we could pick up some unstable on the way. Maybe. Okay. How hairy is it here? Unstable anchor. Just can't open her right there. Just get across that quick. Turn right. we go. Whoa, that was really close. Okay, yep. Getting going. Nice. Looks like we got one of those fancy containers over there. Alright, so we got a leaky tank now. Another sealing kit. And quick. Alright, what do you got for us? Animal stripes. Okay. That sounds fun. Yep. That was a good pull. We're not end on that one. Someone I was just at? I've already forgotten. Oh no, these are lead plates. Nice. Okay. Oh, big storm. How did we miss that? All good. So I got some repairing to do. Here we are. Perpetual stability. The battery farm.
Are you ready, driver? Okay, first off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You're sending them to the Visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday. Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I've hooked up the basilizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the Visions.
Okay. Well, yep. I've done all the repairing I can do. Probably not the smartest thing. The painter.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesare. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop.
She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, Arda wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, The visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
You want to go? That's what I thought. Now we need to go out there, so.
This is where your theory comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away, Francis. You explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just... I'd rather not.
Come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your word. Toot your own horn.
I not this time.
Okay.
Well, Francis's theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these sub-physical after effects. How did you explain it?
It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
Yeah, it's like right here. Wait, scan the pile-up mural, the doorway mural.
The Bigfoot mural! My personal favorite. Hey, is it just me, or did this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
Something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Okay. I can already tell what's going to happen.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like
The one in the mural? Do not eat it. No matter how tasty it might look.
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone.
and one of the best demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself. And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. And then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started that didn't attract too much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings, but they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms. Then they couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the wall, set up camp, and they got to investigating. Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, they cultivated entire farms and stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch.
That's funny, actually. A quick aside, if you haven't read Devolution by Max Brooks, I highly recommend it. It's a Bigfoot horror book. Same guy that did the Zombie Survival Guide in World War Z. Great book. Actually, I don't normally get spooked out by horror books, but this one actually did give me some raised hackles. So definitely get that book. God, what was that? Oh, man. I think that's it over there, isn't it? Yeah.
The inverting doorway.
No. I don't like this one. Did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look. Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar.
If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is! Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. Look around the areas where you get that view of Mount Olympus. St. Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the Basilizer doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
I'm a little busy at the moment!
My dudes, are you seeing this shit?
I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a door when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out. Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here driving. You see when you stay away from it, that's all you need to know. Let's go.
Jesus. Car's getting pretty beat up.
I I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced he existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here. The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake, smack in the middle of the zone, with no idea how he got there. He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the great pileup was 20 boats high and 30 boats wide.
A limb duplication glitch, nothing more.
And you, of all people, blaming limb tech instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Arda's favorite pastime was carting people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash, in the one place he can't spend it. Seems awfully fishy to me.
Okay. I didn't want to interrupt them because they are actually giving lore, but if I was in character, I'd be like, guys, shut the hell up. My car's going through hell right now. Oh, also, how are we doing on fuel? Okay, we're still okay. We're not terrible on fuel. Let's turn off the engine, though. Because I am going to go for a bit of a hike on this one, I think. Let's mark it on the map so I don't lose it. Right there. Yep, that's what I thought.
The Great Pile-Up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Uppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this. Fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Uppy?
Not my story to share.
My theory, and that basilizer, they're, illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard, the ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants accessed those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
Yeah.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory? It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried all my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Oppie have. The closest I ever got to science
Was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again. You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back at the auto shop.
Yeah. Can you guys just shut the hell up for a second? Alright. We have a heck of a drive. Ooh. I don't know if I can afford to hit another can opener. Alright. Shoot. Let's get to it. Straight across, keep going straight. It's going to be a longer episode, even though I said I wasn't going to do that. So I'm going to...
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the AUTA database, and what turns up? But access logs.
With entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. And then the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility?
I'm going to actually stop here. I'm going to do my outro here, and then I'm going to end it after they get done talking. But I appreciate y'all coming with me on this drive. And remember to drink some water and get some rest.
But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.